We're back. How's it? Yes, I mean, last time we were talking about me moving to my new school and I sort of stopped playing basketball. I still vividly remember, I went to basketball practice. My friend talked me into it. The one time I was like, yeah, I miss playing basketball. I was good at it, so I was like, I miss. And then my friend was like, dude, you should go try out for the team. And I went to try out, and then I don't know. There was just I couldn't deal with it. My old school was like a lot smaller, had a lot less people. But when I tried trying out for the new school, I just couldn't deal with how many people they had all there at the same time. I'm someone, I don't like crowds. I don't like large groups of people. So whenever I'm in a crowd, a large group of person, I get very anxious, and I just get very anxious. That's it really. So in general, I also like to avoid crowds, and I know something like lockdown where crowds are being dispersed a little bit more. It's nice for someone like me when I go out in public now and I don't have to worry about running into a huge crowd. It helps my anxiety a lot. So I just didn't enjoy it, and I couldn't get myself into it. I think that's probably part of the reason why I enjoyed being a goalie as well in soccer. Because you get to sort of just stand out of the way of everyone. Everyone's doing their own thing and you get to be alone on the field. That was not the greatest shot. But dude, yeah. I don't know, so then I just didn't do. And then I just stopped with basketball. And you know, now that I'm a bit older, I regret it, dude. I had fun with basketball. I wish I just kept playing and not let my own like fears and anxieties get in the way of me enjoying the sport that I was having a lot of fun with. I'm someone, I always liked having a sport to do, so I needed to find a new thing, and then that's where I was like I think I was like 12 or 13. I went with my dad's friend. He was helping out coaching with like an under 7s rugby team or something, and then we went to their practice. I don't know, I went with my dad because I'm like, I've got nothing to do. He made me go. I don't really know why I went with. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go with. I think they wanted somebody to help them out with the rugby practice and stuff, and when I was there at the rugby practice, like some of the dads standing next to the field asking me if I played rugby because they could. I don't know, they looked at me and they saw that I had some like skills in handling the rugby ball and stuff, and at that point I didn't play rugby. The contact scared me. That's literally it. I was a relatively skinny kid growing up. So, you know, the idea of getting tackled by some of those huge rugby players was frightening to me. But I decided, you know, I'm gonna. I enjoy it. I enjoyed watching it. And, you know, when we had a braai at home, me and my dad would always play for rugby ball. We'd like just pass a rugby ball between us, and through that, just because of how often you do it, I ended up getting really good handling skills. My passes became stronger, with my right hand at least. My left-handed passes aren't too great, which is funny because I am left-handed. I write with my left hand. But I don't know, dude, it's weird for me because while I am left-handed, right with my left hand, I do a lot of other things with my right hand. Like in rugby, I was always better at passing with my right hand. At cricket, I was always better at bowling with my right hand. I don't know, I also think my right arm is stronger than my left arm. So it's a really weird thing. I I find it really odd. Also, we're probably gonna lose this level. This is our first loss on camera. That's alright. It happens. Oh, it's okay. We're just gonna retry. That's the beauty of a game like this. Also, that slide is part of the beauty of a game like this too. Oh, that's such a satisfying noise. I don't think we can get the slide off in there. I wanna just shoot it in there and see what happens. I'd say that worked out pretty well, honestly. So I don't think I want to shoot it now. That was a little late. That was pretty bad timing. And I think we want to shoot it now. Come on, baby, come on, yes, let's go. Anyway, yeah, so I got into... So after I went to that practice and the dude was like commenting on my skills, I was like, you know what, maybe I will give it a shot. So I signed up for the Dubai Exiles rugby club. Mostly because that was the under 5s team that I was helping with at the time. It was their under 5s team that I helped with, and I got in, and I mean, it's not like they audition or anything. You just sort of pay your fees and you get to come to practices and they start choosing you for teams if you're good enough and stuff. I started in the second team and I started on the wing. I was skinny, I was unconfident of my rugby skills, so I thought being out on the side somewhere is probably best for someone like me who's not gonna... You know, I want to try and be away from the action as much as possible, and then... Yeah, and then one day I was like, dude, I need to... And one day I was like, you know, I'm not feeling so good. I don't know if my body is made to handle rugby or something like that, you know? And there was like one time when my dad took me and he asked me, okay dude, so you're playing rugby and like, that's fine and all, but I don't want to see you get hurt. And you are not in shape at all. And I mean, it was a bit harsh, but it was also true. I mean, looking at it from his perspective, I'm his son, he doesn't want to see me get hurt. Rugby is a physical sport, so I get it, you know? It makes sense. If I had a son and he was playing rugby but a little bit on the smaller side and I was scared he was going to get hurt, I might say something too, it makes sense. And at that point my dad challenged me to just do 10 push-ups. I thought it was a joke. I was like, oh, I can do 10 push-ups so easily. And then I couldn't. Or I could, but like, it was a struggle. I was incredibly out of shape. And then from that moment on, I was like, you know what, I want to change that. I want to get in shape now. I want to make fitness a part of my life so I can become a better rugby player, and I think it'll be a good experience. So I like physical exercise, but I didn't really gym per se. I like doing my sports. And I always did a sport growing up. I wouldn't say my parents forced me to do it, but they encouraged us to do it. They wouldn't force us into anything we didn't want to do. So like if there really wasn't any sports that you're interested in, you know, you don't worry about it. It's chilled, and so I agree with that mindset. I think it's nice to encourage people to try different things, but at the same time, you can't force them to do something that they're not going to enjoy, right? So yeah, from that moment on, I talked to my dad. I'm like, okay, how about me and you are going to start gymming together then. So me and my dad started gymming together, and that's sort of how I got into gymming, man. That's where my love for fitness and exercise originated. Through that conversation with my dad. And we gym together after school all the time. My dad's a pilot, so we didn't really get the... So, you know, he'd spend some days away from home, and those days would be hard for me to motivate myself to go to the gym, because he'd have to drive me. So at the beginning, I'd only really go to gym when he was home. But eventually, when I gained the confidence to start doing the exercises myself without him around, I started gymming when he wasn't around too. But when he was at home, like, I always preferred to gym with him. He was my original gym buddy, you know? My original gym partner. I think you never forget your first gym partner. That's the saying, right? And he would take, I don't know, dude, he'd take me to the gym. We'd go to this. It was, I mean, at first there was like this, there's a university that was right across my school. And we'd always go there and use their gym facility, and it wasn't much. It was just like a room with a bunch of treadmills, some cable machines, some weights, and you know, that's all you need. Please, no, dude. Anyway, this level is busy kicking my ass. And yeah, when I was going to that gym, I'd noticed there was also some of the older kids in my school that were going to that gym. And you know, like, the older kids are like much stronger and stuff, so that sort of motivated me as well to like push myself harder. I don't really interact with them. I don't know if they even knew who I was, because I don't know if this is the case for you guys, but I know when I was at school, and like, you'd recognize the older kids, but you know, I always felt like the old kids don't recognize you, really. I think when I was like higher up in school years, I started noticing some individuals, but in general you don't know every face there. Time for the next master. And yeah, dude, that was it. Our workouts would basically just be like, we start off with like 15 minutes on the treadmill, and then jump into your workout. That treadmill quickly got replaced with nothing. I don't like running on a treadmill. When I run, I get really bad shin splints. As a result, like, anytime I run, I feel horrible about myself. My legs are in so much pain for like the rest of the day, and like, it just doesn't feel good for me. So you know, just prevent me aggravating that further, I stopped. Also, that's not the only reason. Also, I find running extremely monotonous, tedious, older isses. This is a weird level, dude. Whoa. What just happened? I don't understand what this power does. Does it like... Oh, okay, that is real cool. That is really cool. The peg slide. The physics was messing with my brain because I was like thinking, but like... Wow, that was really cool. Oh, I really like this power. Makes bounces a little bit harder to get, but that's really cool. I'll say the powers in this game are really fun and interesting. Oh, that was a close one. It's okay, we'll get it now. We got it. Try and get as much of a straight up bounce as possible. Oh, he's flashing us. Nice one, dude. There we go. Done, well, man, Jim. It evolves from there, right? Wow, that's a lot of points. What did I want? What do I want to say? Oh yeah, so a sliding peg can. Yeah, I noticed that, dude. Oh, I can't believe we hit every single peg except for the orange ones there. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, with Jim I eventually moved on to bigger and better gyms. Moved on to there's a Fitness for Life was the gym close to my home. It was like a half-hour walk, but I would ride my bike about like 10-15 minutes. But it was all uphill. That was the worst part. The whole ride to the gym on the bike was uphill. And it's in Dubai, so if it's like summer, you're doing it in like mid 40 degrees sometimes. And that's Celsius, by the way, not Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Oh, dude! I don't like this shot. No! I need my super guide back. I'm better with the super guide. No, dude! Why did they put all the orange ones so low? Oh, got lucky there. And a free ball! Wow, that was an incredibly lucky shot. I think that'll hit. Yeah, dude, we're good, we're good. We got 2 balls to hit this last orange peg. We're gonna wait for the... Yeah, I was just waiting for the bucket to get over there so that we could... If we missed, we could get a free ball. This man is flabbergasted by the events that have unfolded in front of him. So yeah, dude, I don't know. That's sort of the story of how I got into fitness. And then eventually, I don't know, I came to university, I sort of lost it. I lost a little bit in my first year. I was in a different long distance relationship. I was a little bit more depressed. She was a little controlling, but I wasn't gonna. But I don't want to speak negatively of people on the show. She was a little controlling. That's it. And I would let it get to me. You know, I wouldn't go out as much. I wouldn't do things that I wanted to do just because I didn't want to. I don't know, dude. It was weird. She wouldn't let me. She didn't like me doing a lot of stuff because I don't know, dude. It was. You know, when you think back at how you were when you were younger, you're like, how was I so stupid? You also realize you're just a person. Everyone makes mistakes. It's fine. Well, the bottom line is I just sort of lost the plot in the first year. The reasons behind it don't matter too much. And in my second year, I ended that relationship. Was the right decision. Not gonna say she was a bad person. I don't believe that's true. Just don't think we were the right people for each other. And then my second year I put everything into gym later on in the year. Once I got myself back on my feet a little bit, it sort of became like an escape for me. I was dealing with a lot of mental issues back then. I was depressed. And there was anxiety. There was a lot of stuff going on in my head. It wasn't a great time for me. I drank too much. My grades suffered a little, not too much. So I don't know. The second year of university was still pretty easy, to be honest. Because, well, I mean, from A levels, a lot of the it's just the work. And A level is ridiculously complex for what age you are, in my opinion. It is actually ridiculous, I think. And that sort of made my undergrad incredibly easy. I think I could very easily relate everything back to what I learned at A levels, and I mean A levels helped my thinking develop in such a way that it sort of made everything a lot easier. And the pressure around A levels was much higher than the pressure was at university here, in bachelor's at least, I'd say. At least if you're trying to achieve high grades. But to each their own, eh? One man's easy breezy is another man's struggle. But to that other man, you could find something else a lot easier. I don't know, everyone's got their own challenges, everyone's got their own strengths. Don't concern yourself too much about that. That's alright, man. As long as you're doing your best, giving it your all. Or, I don't know, you don't even need to always give it your best to give it your all, as long as you're doing doing it to a way that is right for you, you know? I'm not gonna tell you how you should treat anything, it's really up to you. But, I don't know, personally, I was always a little bit bored at school and my bachelor's degree especially. I mean, in my master's I'm also a bit bored now. My honors I was still excited because the stuff was new and stuff, but now in my master's I'm a little bit bored of my project. I find it a little uninspiring, not as enthusiastic about it anymore. Similar to how I was at school, but I don't know, man. I don't know if this is the case for everyone, but I found school incredibly easy. I put in no effort and got good grades. No, that's not the case for everyone. I don't mean to like say that in a bragging way, and I didn't get good grades in everything. I only got good grades in the subjects I really cared about. I nearly failed English. But I got straight A's in all the sciences and maths, because that's just where my interest lied, you know? I like that in science and maths there was a right and a wrong answer. I didn't like other subjects where you could like have wishy-washy answers to everything, because I don't know, it goes back to what I said earlier about how I like it when there's consistency. I appreciate it when, you know, if I do the same thing, I end up with the same result. I like having that sort of stability, that sort of consistency, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Try and squeeze in there. Perfect shot. That was not. I just try to open this orange brick. Dun, dun, dun. You know, I've sort of lost track of the conversation we were having. I don't remember what I was saying. But I genuinely don't remember what I was trying to say. I don't think I had a point that I was building up towards. I think I was just talking shit, really. Take a sip of coffee while I get this 100k. Called it. I can't believe I got it that out. That was incredibly lucky. bricks, lighting up bricks next to them. I don't understand. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. I didn't do it there. But that was close. That was close. That was really close. I think what you want to do, you want to aim there. There you go. No. Please, please, please. Yes, dude! We are the greatest. Oh, just had such a nice stretch. You have a really good stretch and you just feel like that there's clicks in your back and your like your elbows and your arms and everywhere, and just afterwards it just feels like your whole body is so like nice and just calm. It's just a very satisfying feeling of like that getting. This was not a... Oh dude, I got a catch. That's cool. You can catch the pegs. Gonna... Dude, I'm so sorry. I just seriously lost my train of thought entirely. Anyway, let's talk a bit about what we're gonna play in the future. Cause I mean, look, so I got the EA Play. I'm thinking I'll do the sports games as well. I really like sports games, and it's not. I like sports. I like playing sports. I like watching sports. I love games. I like playing games. I even like watching games. So to me, sports games, they mix the two worlds that I love, hey? I get that some people aren't a big fan of the sports games. And to them I say, I get it. I totally get it. Can I be honest with you? I didn't realize we had like 2 more on the left there. I thought this orange one on the right was our last one that we had left. Might have done a little bit of a boo-boo here. But I think we got this. Actually, now that I see that shot, I'm not so sure anymore. This might be a little tricky. I don't know if I can get that one. Maybe if I try bounce it off of this blue. I think that's the shot we want. That is definitely not the shot we want. Oh no, dude, that was so close. Yeah, with sports games, but I don't know, dude. I feel like most people when they play sports games, they like the online and the ultimate team and whatever. I don't like that. That's not why I'm playing sports games. To me, the most fun part of sports games is the franchise mode. I like building up a team, like adding players, and I don't know, my favorite thing to do is to get a franchise mode going and just try to build like the most overpowered sports team of all time, you know? I like playing Madden when I'm tired, when I feel like just chilling a bit. I forgot we had our special ability there, so I definitely should have done a different type of shot. I think I just want to do that. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Let's go. Not like that. Yeah, that's alright. I like to play Madden, and what I'll do is I'll turn off the salary cap. I think I don't care about having realism in my games when it's a sports game, dude. I don't need to be realistic in the sport, and like the team management aspect of it, I don't care too much about that. I like getting new players and developing them, but I don't care too much for all the micromanaging parts of sports games. Does that make sense? I'm more of like a big picture sort of dude. I like just building a big overall team. But, you know, I think we'll do one more level here in this video. To be honest, I've been talking so much shit I forgot, like, I completely forgot to keep track of how long it's been going on. That's alright. That wasn't a great shot. That was not the best shot. Honest, I don't think this is gonna work out well, but I want to try it. It worked out alright. I wouldn't say it worked out well, but definitely alright. Got a free ball out of that one at least. But it wasn't the best shot. I think all I want to do here is... I forgot those are gonna move. What if we try this? Oh, if the bucket stayed for like a little bit longer, dude. I know that's just not how it works. But you get what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is we almost caught it there. A couple of different bounces. Maybe we'd have an extra ball now, hey? No. That one I shot without aiming. I just felt confident. Maybe shouldn't have done that. It didn't end up going that well. Oh no. Please. Please. Please, dude. That was a good shot. That was a great shot. I want to try hit both these pegs. Did I say both? I meant one. I meant I tried to hit that one peg on top. That's what I was trying to do. No, dude, come on. Yes, dude. Got that deep freeze action going now too. So what I'm thinking is, what if I can just like launch this peg? Hey, it worked! That was great. I like that one. I like it, dude. I like this game. It's a fun game. Anyway, this is gonna probably be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like, and hey, if you're feeling it, give me a little subscription too, eh? That'd be very much appreciated. But thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, hey, please come back next time. Cheers.